will show you how to play e45 with the focus on the black pieces, while explaining every single move. e45. Bishop out, we go with the knight attacking this pawn, and I play the move d3. Let's go with the other knight out. So I think one idea to delay the move knight f3 is to play the move f4. How to respawn? In some cases we could play the move d5. We could also play the move bishop there. Let's play the move d5. I like counterattacking the center. Now I take with the knight, and the queen could go towards h4. There is a pawn that is hanging. I'll take it. I'll take it because it looks good. To take it. I'm attacking g2. Okay, I take back with the pawn. And now I give a check here. So I'm developing and castle. I have an extra pawn which is not such a good pawn because it's on f4 and is weak and can be easily captured. But I have the bishop here. This is my nice advantage here. It's such an open position and the bishops are having such a fun time. Okay, now maybe it will not be so easy to win that pawn because there is this very annoying pin and there is not an easy way to get rid of it. Okay, the knight is attacking this bishop. Oh, this bishop will be so annoying. It's like a skewer, you know, that you into a wall. Nice. Protecting this, we just go back now with our bishop. This pin is still there. We can keep going with the knight like this. We can also go with the knight here, actually, attacking this bishop and this knight. Queen away. It's maybe time to take here. Bang. And after rook takes, we can go with the knight here in the center. And the fork is incoming. There is a rook hanging, we take it. And the queen takes back. Now, how to keep going? I need to activate my rooks. Let's play... Okay, let's play queen here. I like that the queen is controlling all the squares where the knight could go forward. And then we are going to activate our rooks. I was thinking also about getting some space, you know? So to push maybe this, that, this. But I'm not sure if it really bring something amazing at the moment. Let's bring first the rook. Looking at that pawn, already there are some ideas. For example, now if we play the move b5, protected. Okay, let's play. If we play the move b5, this pawn could be hanging. It's now protected by the rook. But let's move also the king away, because maybe we can also play this move. And then this knight has to move. And if the knight cannot go forward, it needs to go backward. And then this pawn will really be hanging. The queen is going forward. They want to go with the knight there. I think it's quite clear. Let's see if we can punish. I see something not beautiful, but stratospheric. Will they play queen h6? I'm attacking the queen. Will they go? Okay, guys, I sacrifice the queen. Because after pawn takes, I take here. I'm giving a check, and now this is everything forced. I give a check, and then I go here, and then I give mate. Do you see it? There we go. That's such a beautiful technique. Check, and then mate. New game, we have the black pieces, and again e4, we play e5, the opening to master, and they go with the center game. So here, I'm taking this pawn, because they were attacking my pawn, and they go out with the queen too early. Every time your opponent goes out with the queen, you have to attack this queen with a piece of less value. And bang, we attack the queen with the knight, meaning that they have to move the queen one more time. And like this, you can develop all your pieces by attacking your enemy queen. For example, now we go out with the knight. We already have two knights out, and my opponent is just the queen. Okay, now they're attacking with a pawn the knight, winning at tempo, but I think this is not good. First of all, I can play knight g4, attacking this pawn and the queen at the same time. I could also play knight d5, and now the choice is between those two moves, I believe. Because from both squares I'm attacking the queen, but from this I'm also attacking the pawn, sorry. The problem is that the knight here doesn't have a way to go back. So if something goes wrong, I don't have a good square to go back. And every time you go forward with a piece, make sure that if you're attacked, you can go back. For example, after this, queen here or queen here, I say, okay, I like this. So knight there, queen here, attacking the knight. If I take, this knight is pinned and there is a 4 and I lost a piece. That's why I go to d5, much safer. And I'm attacking the queen. But if the queen is attacking my knight, I can still go back. Okay, this queen move is good. Can I protect the knight with another piece? Again, I could go with the knight here, threatening this fork, but I'm not really threatening it because it's protected by the queen. The pawn is protected by the queen. So I could go backward here, and I quite like this square. Okay, you know that maybe I could have played knight there, knight there. We will analyze this shortly. I'm curious about the opening here. Okay, anyway, we are just developing all the pieces. This pawn is going to be a little bit weak. Okay, we'll go just back here. That's a little bit annoying. If b4, we will play bishop there. That b4 would be really bad. Okay. This is like kind of moves that beginners like to play. Well, this is not really a beginner, but already like intermediate player. Let's put it that way. Let's play bishop there. Let's go with the knight attack. So do not push. Remember, pawns are never going backwards, and you are creating weaknesses by pushing the pawns. Every time you push a pawn, you create the weakness in the diagonal to the pawn, so the square that you were protecting before. For example, now this knight was under attack. The bishop had to protect, and who is protecting this pawn? Yeah, good question. Now, I'm not sure if I'm going to take it immediately. Maybe I'll just play queen e7, which I like, because if I take here, there is always the move f4. But if queen e7 this, I take this. Okay, there are some nice tactics here. That's good. Let's play queen e7. We're attacking this pawn one more time, and now they have to protect it. If not, they are in danger. I would say that knight here would be a very good move. Really a strong, powerful move. This is less powerful and less strong. What to do? I think the move d5 could be really interesting because we're attacking the queen, but also, if en passant we take here, knight takes and win a piece. The problem of this move is knight takes. Knight takes because we have the queen under attack, and this bishop is also in trouble. So we will play this move, just d6, attacking the center one more time. And now they have to be, again, careful. I consider this, one more time, the best move. Okay, they went for it. No, this knight is attacking this bishop. And this knight is also protecting this pawn. That's why this move is so strong. And generally, I don't want to give away my bishop for a knight. But maybe I have to. I will take here. And my bishop is protected. And if they take here, I'm taking there. And then the queen are going to be traded and I will have an extra pawn. And now, I think I will still have an extra pawn by taking here. I don't have the bishop here, that's true. Now the knight will have to take there. And the knight has to take, because if not, my opponent is losing a queen. Wait a second. So I was thinking about this check here, and then the queen is hanging. But that check doesn't work, but the other check works. So this check doesn't work, attention, because the knight is taking back and protecting the queen. But this check works very well. This is called discovery check, because I'm moving a piece, giving a check, and by moving this piece, I'm liberating the attack of another piece to a very important piece, the queen. So I'm winning a piece, I'm winning another piece. And now, when you have a position where you're completely winning, you have two ways to win this position. There are still some pieces, right? There's still like 3 minor pieces. I still two rooks. So they can still attack you and give checkmate potentially, right? So the best approach, there are 2 approaches. 1, you attack your opponent king like there is no tomorrow. And you give checkmate because you have more pieces to attack than they have to defend. Number 2 is the safest approach. You try to trade down all the pieces you can trade, and then you get to an endgame, which should be easier to manage, and you win the endgame. Now, I will try, I play with fire, and I will try to give the quickest checkmate possible. We have to bring the pieces down, because it's not so easy to bring the knight, for example. The knight cannot go forward, because there is this strong bishop. Also, this bishop cannot go really forward here where it would like to go, because it's simply hanging. So we have to find a middle way. Okay, now the bishop left this diagonal. This very important diagonal, so we go with the knight to the center. We are already threatening mate in one move. It's not so easy to defend it, because if the bishop moves away, we still have lots of checks. We already have a check winning the rook, for example. So I'm expecting the move castle to be the right move here. Now we have a check there, is a double check, giving a check to the king and attacking the rook. Do we have a mate incoming? We have also check here now, and the king can just go to this square. I would love to be a little bit closer with my knight, but we are not. I mean, a knight there would be checkmate. Okay, let's give this check. And now we bring the bishop. I'm playing with fire here, and I'm having everything under control, I promise. Because now this knight could have been moved, could have been a discovery check, but the knight doesn't have a very powerful square. If this knight could have been moving by giving a check to my king, that would have been very strong. But in this case, we just go with the bishop, following our plan, and it's going to be checkmate with a knight. Do you see this? Bishop there. We take with the bishop. The king is just one square, and then we deliver the final checkmate. That's so beautiful. Short analysis, this moment was a mistake. I have 1 point advantage, look at the evaluation bar. But how to explain? 95 is a mistake, so probably the other move is winning. 95 is the best move. And now after queen there, we can actually take this pawn. This is crazy. And after f4, what do we play? Bang! The queen moves one more time. And then we give a check. I'm so confused. So after the move c3, 2 pieces would be under attack. Oh. But I can simply castle. I can simply castle. And after this, I sacrifice 1 piece. I now take back, sacrificing another one. If queen takes, I go with the rook here and I win a queen. But what's up if this is happening? I simply go with the rook there. And now this threat is just too strong. I'm threatening a discovery check. For example, if this knight goes here, I just take it with check and I win the queen. And if the bishop goes there, I have probably the move d4. Even better knight there, but also d4 is a good move. But knight there is even more precise. Wow, so I sacrifice 2 pieces. Okay, it's hard, but if you are very in good shape, crispy shape, you can see this idea with the sacrifice. But that's the only, if you don't sacrifice here, you are then in a bad position. You're in bad shape. If you have to play knight there, you see the bar. That's why if you don't see the sacrifice of 2 pieces, you have to go with knight d5. But hey, good to know. New game. e4, and we play e5, the opening to master. Knight is attacking the pawn we protected. Now there are so many options that white is having. Let's see, they are choosing the Italian game. Bishop here attacking the most vulnerable point in our field. The point on f7 because it's just protected by the king. Now, I'm inviting the fried liver, but I don't play it. They could have played knight g5, attacking this pawn one more time. Remember to play the first move t5 is the only move that is defending. And after pawn takes, you don't take, but you move the knight there. That's good. Now, I have a very, very beautiful move. Oh no, my knight. Oh, okay. The idea is that if they take, you have fork and you win back the piece. And now I take with the king. It seems like, oh, Alessia, what have you done? You have traded a piece, but now your king is exposed. But I get a very, very strong center. This is the big boy center. Attacking the knights, now we have to develop the pieces really quickly. How to do it? Bishop out, here or there. Rook here, and then we do an artificial castle. We have a strong center, we have a rook very strong. Let's do this. What is the best square for the bishop to go? On d6 or on c5? If we go on c5, we have to be ready to face the move d4, because this move happens with tempo, meaning that a piece of less value is attacking a piece of higher value, because the pawn is attacking the bishop. That's why I go here. I go there because after the move d4, I want to be ready to play the move e4 without losing a piece. Now, this bishop can suddenly go there. But wait, we just ignore it. We go with the rook there, we are ready to castle to complete our development. If the bishop goes there attacking the queen, we will just move the queen away. And that's... Oh, wait. I don't want to move the king. So we move the queen here, and then we are ready to complete our development. And then it's going to be very powerful, our position. All the pieces are so active. Okay, let's just go back here. Now, the queen was trying to go there with check to be a little bit annoying, but honestly, it's not a big deal. They might go there anyway, trying to trade the queens, and I believe I will try not to trade the queens, if I can, if it makes sense. Okay, they just castle, which is very, very sensible. I'm thinking about playing the move h6, attacking this bishop, but they have to be careful, because every time you push a pawn, you create weaknesses, and those squares are not looking so well right now. Okay, I will not play the move h6. No, even if this bishop is a little bit annoying. And I have 2 options to move on. Either I play bishop there, which is a very shy move. I'm just connecting the rooks, but I'm not really achieving much. Another move could be to play knight d4, which is the move I'm going to pick. Because it's true that I don't have a threat and I'm provoking this move, and now the knight can go there. I'm attacking the bishop, and I want to go with the knight here on f4, so I upgraded the knight. Every time you have developed your pieces, you have castled, and you have reached a nice middle game position, you have to ask yourself, how can I improve every single piece? Oh my gosh. This move is very risky because the queen is just landing on the same diagonal as this bishop. So going back to improving all the pieces in this position, you could have argued, but wait, Alessia, this knight is already developed. You have to improve this bishop and the rook. Yes, that's true, but I don't have an effective way to do so because I said, okay, I could play bishop there, but that bishop is not getting so much better because the bishop would love to go here or to stay on this diagonal simply. And this rook doesn't have a way to really join the party at the moment. That's why I'm first improving the knights. And now my opponent made a tactical mistake, placing the queen on the same diagonal as the bishop. So I have to try to move this knight in the most powerful square. If I take here, the queen takes back, but I will go there. I'm attacking the queen, and the knight there is so powerful, attacking this pawn, and also this bishop is looking nearly trapped. I could play the move h6, and then the bishop is forced to take, and then I have the bishop here. The bishop here in such an open position is a huge, huge, huge advantage. You know why? The two bishops can control all the square on the board and can attack it from very far away. This bishop here, those two bishops, are controlling all the squares here. So they are so good for attacking. Imagine having a queen connected to them and then giving a checkmate on h2, for example. So this is really strong. Now, where the queen can go back, if the queen goes back there is another... Okay. So this is now going to be lots of fun tactics. Because, again, this is really fun now. Okay, so this knight is pinned. So theoretically, we could play this move. But there were lots of tactics. I will try to explain all of them. So, after this, my pawn is also pinned because the queen is looking at the king. That's why after this move, my opponent could take it with the bishop. And after I take with the pawn, it's true that this knight is now attacked, but this pawn is also pinned, so I cannot really take it. Plus, there is an intermezzo move, which is this check. The queen is hanging, but the knight is giving a check. And if I move the king up, I'm attacking the knight, and... and the queen is under attack, the knight is under attack, so the queen could move there, but then I take here. That's why I think these tactics are working, and I play this move. I think the tactics work, and we go there. Okay, now we are going here, and now they have to be really careful because there is a queen under attack, so maybe they could just play this move. Okay, they are genius. They are really genius because they didn't take. They were not forced to take. Wow. Now my king is a little bit weak. I could take this free pawn, but I really don't want to do that. I would rather play this move, and I want to trade this bishop because this bishop is now so powerful, way too powerful. I think this move could be really strong. Okay, they just go back, but now this gives me some chances. I'm attacking the queen. The queen is nearly running out of squares. This is now starting to be bad. I think they could have played this position, maybe sacrifice a piece. And after pawn takes, to give a check here with the queen or with the bishop. One of these. With the bishop already, you are taking back the rook, so material-wise already this works. I'm not sure, but we will analyze this. So now in this position, the queen is under attack. How to protect it? You cannot interfere with the attack because the bishop would just be hanging. I can just take it. So you cannot go there. Okay, I just take it, and now they just lost a piece, and the problem with the queen is not solved. Also, now there is the bishop hanging. Okay, this position, just bishop there, bishop g5 was a huge mistake. This check is fun, but I can just take it, and is not a big problem for me. The queen still doesn't have squares, okay? I really want to win this queen. Let's attack it as many times as we can. Now, the queen can go there, though. Okay, we really want to attack this queen. Be annoying. Okay. And we won it. GG's. This game has 3 blunders and lies. So in the opening was all right. Wait, this move is not the most precise one. Wow, e4 has to be played here. I can already attack the center, and I don't even care. Okay, this check is not available, and this knight has basically to go back home. Okay, it makes sense. We could have been a bit more aggressive. Now everything good here. The knight move was a bit suspicious. Okay, and this move is actually good. Analysis says that this is an accuracy, but let me show you the bar. So this is 1.3 advantage for white, and the best move is 1.7, which would be this. So it's not really relevant. You should ignore inaccuracy anyway. Okay, I improved my knight. This is nice. And now bang, knight f4, great move, attacking the queen. Knight there, and now the best move in this position is queen g6. Simply attacking this knight. Wow, that's beautiful actually. Because the queen is also pinning this bishop, so now this cannot be taken because the queen would be hanging. And this knight is basically simply lost. The best move here is this move, knight h4 back. And then after the trade, I simply won a piece. Okay, g6 was a mistake. And now bang, this move is good. That was even better to take here because you're attacking the queen. Okay, but they gave a check, and now they moved the queen. This is a great move. And now, bang, this was a blunder. And after this, okay, now they collide. Everything goes badly. Now it's just completely lost. GG's. Hope you guys enjoyed these games. If yes, remember to like and subscribe. Here you find another video. See you guys next time. Bye.